Welcome back to another very exciting episode of Modded Motors. Today we're working on the Stelvio that never gets any attention. We are showing you how to remove the doors because it was engineered by Ferrari engineers. The doors are super easy to remove. It's literally two 50 mils and one T40. Doors are off, but we're going to show you how to do that anyways if you care to know. The same process works on the Giulia if you want to do it for your Giulia. We do a quick how-to on how to remove your door cards. We have a ton of other videos doing door cards. We've done door cards I don't know how many times. But this was just more so to show you how to do the doors. Very easy video. Hopefully you guys enjoy. As of right now, our QV Blueprint Stelvio shirts are now available. We had one for the Giulia QV, the Blueprint shirt. You guys really liked it. You guys want one for the Stelvio. Your wish is our command. We do not drop ship these shirts. All of our shirts are made in Denton by 144 Print. Nate Hamilton, who is a Formula Drift driver, does all of our merch for us. On the off chance that we sell out of your size, it does take us a little bit to restock as we get a better discount as we buy in bulk. So if your size sells out, we will restock, but it takes us maybe like 1 to 2 weeks to get a new shipment of shirts. We're gonna jump straight into the video. Hopefully you guys enjoy. And if you have any questions, as always, feel free to DM us on Instagram. Right now we are taking off the battery. You should always disconnect the battery when you're playing with your electrical stuff. This is our electrical stuff. Oh, so you can see the battery. Anybody wants to know how to disconnect the battery, there's a quick release on the Giulias and Stelvios. It's easier to see in the Stelvios, but it's this little gray button right here. Pop that, boom, all power is disconnected and we can start playing with the electrical system. To take the door off, I think we figured it out. It is a T40 that is going to be right here. It's going to be a 15 mil, which is right here, 15 mil, which is right here, and then just unplug this guy, and that's it. All right. All right, one door's off. This is an easy system. Pull lever up, comes out. These two bolts, we're good. Crystal left me, so I don't have a camera person, so sorry. Day number 2 of doing the doors. We were in a rush yesterday. I was hopeful that we were going to do all the doors in less than 30 minutes. Why was I ever wrong? If you guys know, we have turned everything into a QV. The hood's a QV, the front bumper's a QV, the arches are QV, the rear arches, the side skirts, the rear bumper, the hatch. And really the last thing that we need, with the fenders aren't on, but we do have the fenders. The last piece we really needed was the doors. All of these pieces are from the same car, the same paint code, and so I had no intention of buying the doors because I was gonna wrap the car a different color. However, the doors came up so cheap that I decided to buy them and swap them out. So I am gonna swap out this fender and I'm gonna get the rest of the chassis color matched to the same color. The doors, I paid 300 bucks, if anyone's curious, which is extremely low. I was actually gonna tint my windows, and so the logic that I made was it's the same cost to tint my windows as it would be to swap the doors. Hence why we're here. That is the same pitch that I made to my wife to make her say yes to this purchase, because she was not sold on swapping all the doors for no reason. A second concern was all the electronics like the doors, windows, speakers, everything gonna work once we swap them? That's what we're testing yesterday with this door. It works. So that takes out that confusion. If you guys don't know, this is Julian back here. He's not paying attention. He's been helping me out. You saw him in the beginning of the video. He now works for Modded Wear. He helps package all of those shirts that you guys are going to be buying. And if you guys do not know, Julian has been my friend since 7th grade. Yeah, he's going to be helping me out. You may see him in the videos. Crystal has just been promoted to camera girl. So she'll be holding the camera as we navigate through this install. Okay, just to give you a comparison, okay? Ready? Wow. Also, we have the carbon door handles. I forgot to mention those. The trim is now black, and we have tint on the front windshield. Looks a lot different. Okay, let me go show you the other side. Look at that. Whomp, whomp. Yeah. The other side looks way better. Boo, boo. Boo. If you guys have never changed your fenders before, it's really annoying. You have to take off the entire side skirt, the front bumper, these things that are one-time use clips, and then take off the fender and then put everything back. And it's just really tedious. I don't know if I'm gonna do that today. We've been missing those rear arches because my neighbor backed into me a long time ago, and I have that arch sitting right up there. I'm just gonna plug that in later today. So the only thing that will not be color matched is literally this right here, this whole quarter. I already have a paint guy. We're gonna take it to paint. We're gonna get it matched. Call it a day. In case nobody else makes a video like this, here's what a Stelvio looks like without its doors. Pretty crazy sight, pretty crazy sight. As a reminder, if you are in the DFW area and you need help with these types of installs or just general maintenance, TCG is here to help. They are certified mechanics here to assist you with all of your Alfa needs. They are a sponsor of today's video and of this channel. If you have just general Alfa questions, feel free to shoot them their way. They also have a new website with a lot of price transparency for general maintenance. Feel free to go check that out. The link is down in the description below. And thank you, TCG, for sponsoring today's video. And now we're going to take off the door card. Alright, now that that's off and not damaged at all, we're going to use T30. There's 3. That's it. All of them are out. Alrighty, once that pops up, you're gonna slide up and out. There's just this cord that's plugged in. You gotta pop it out, pull up on this yellow tab, slide this out, and then the door cable, it's just 2. I'll show you when we're over there, but there's 2 little sides that you push in, pop out, and then you just lever it out. I know it doesn't make sense, but I just explained it right there, but I'll show you when we're sliding it in how it looks. Here's what I was talking about. Here's a little lever. If you can see right here, it just slides in, hooks in. That's pretty much it. I can't really show you, but you're just gonna have to take my word for it. If you need any help with this, you can DM me. In case you guys don't know how to put these clips in, we'll show you the process so you don't have to. Boom, like butter. 1.
So you put the wrong one in this
Over
one?
there.
Oh.
I'm not really a fan of like ABS fake carbon, but I do think this looks pretty good with the fake carbon. Once we add the spoiler on, it'll kind of make sense, but it looks better than the piano black in my opinion. You can agree or disagree with that statement. That is my personal opinion. This is where we're going to end today's video. We're going to do a quick walk around. I added the spoiler last minute. Had a bunch of 3M tape that I had to take off and reapply to get the fitment a little bit better. But here you guys go. Here's the final look. I know I need the roof rails. I have somebody in Garland I'm trying to pick them up for, so I can switch to those black and show you guys how to do that. I know I gotta swap these fenders, which should be maybe like next weekend, and paint the rest of the car. I also know that I owe you guys a ton of videos. Please don't think that I forgot. Wow, looks really good from the front. Yeah, you can see the fenders, how bad they are in the sunlight. But everything else is bueno. Okay, I felt like I could hear the comments as I was editing this, and there's a ton of stuff that I forgot to tell you guys about, so I figured I'd come and address it towards the end of the video. One, I do not in any way, shape, or form think that this is a QV. I never intend to like swap the motor and make you guys think that this is going to be a QV. I personally think if you want a QV that bad, go and buy a QV. Do we have the funds to go and buy a QV? Yes. Just so you guys comprehend and understand, for those of you who just maybe tuning in, this is your first time watching the channel, we are content creators. We get paid to do content. We have a longer shelf life with 2.0s. The mass majority of people following are 2.0 owners. That's who bought the bulk of the Julias and Stelvios. That is who our demographic is. We can now buy a QV because they're coming up so cheap, and I feel like our audience is progressing into that, which is why we bought the crash one. We bought the crash one so we can have a longer shelf life with it, do the whole rebuild, get it running and driving, blah, 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 blah. But we do things with a specific reason. I'm not here to gaslight anybody. If you're asking yourself, why do they do this? It's because we get paid to do this. Two, I know I owe you guys a ton of videos. MC20 exhaust video. That can't go out unless my friend Luis drops his video because they kind of complement each other. And it's not really like a full video. His video is a full video. Mine's just kind of some clips put together. But that can't go out until his video goes out. Two, you guys do not like when I post like travel content. So I didn't want to post another travel content back to back because it just doesn't do well for the channel. So I try to like break it up, meaning I have my PA trip completely done and edited. It just can't go up until some more installs go up and then the PA trip can come out. We have 8 years with Alfa Romeo and the TCU tune from Squadra. Both of those are just about to be done. But this kind of took priority because I have a bunch of doors in my living room and they gotta go. So that's why we kind of focus on this. If you guys don't know, filming takes way longer than what a project should typically take. This should have taken me like 1 day, but because I have such a small window to do the install, this kind of came out like 4 days of work. Not a long time, but like 30 minutes to an hour each day. Which kind of prolonged the process. So the days you're seeing are just chopped up between a whole bunch of days. So that's another reason why videos take a little bit longer to come out. I have a short window and trying to film days worth of content in that short window, which is kind of hard. We have a roll cage that is here, opened, test fitted into the car. We just haven't pushed record and started that video just yet. Before the TCU tune comes out, another video has to be recorded about sponsorships, monetization, and how this channel operates, just to give people some clarity about like tunes, what are your options out there, and just trying to clear some stuff up, okay? So that video will come out before the TCU video will come out. We have a dash cam that is supposed to, video that's supposed to come out. We have the roof rails in black video that's supposed to come out. We already bought the roof rails, so I'm just waiting for them to get delivered. We have to then take the car to paint. I mean, we have like a ton of videos trying to line up, and I know you guys are waiting for specific types of videos, but the way that this works, right, as this does pay us, it doesn't pay us a crazy amount of money, right, which is why we have modded wear and why we sell parts and stuff like that. As funds come in, it gets distributed out to build out our content and do more stuff. I have all of this stuff for the most part to rebuild the QV. It again is just finding time to do all of these projects in the midst of doing all this. I don't do content creation full time. I have a full-time job, and I'm limited. And I know I feel like I come on here every time and tell you guys like, hey, I'm running out of time. I'm limited. But I tell you guys we're gonna come back with content, and then like we disappear for 30 days. But I promise you, I'm really trying my hardest in the background. Hopefully you guys can see that. And know that I'm trying to put in the work out here. Third thing is we will be in Monterey next week. So packages will be delayed. Responses will be delayed. We are going to Car Week. Italiano, Corsicano, or Corsicano Italiano. We will be there. And then AROC has a dinner after that event on Saturday we will be there. So if you are an AROC member and you are going to that dinner, we will be there. I know you guys don't like the travel vlogs or us traveling. It's not like beneficial for you guys to watch that type of content. However, we do get invited out to places to do that type of content. So if you guys can go watch some of those videos, it is very helpful to support the channel with your viewership. I know it's asking a lot, but go watch the videos that even bore you. We have a playlist that will show at the end of this that's called Underrated Videos, which is all of our videos under 1,000 views. Go push play on that playlist and watch them through if you got the time and you got the energy. If not, that's okay. You watching this video is more than enough. If you are not subscribed to this channel, please push subscribe. It really truly helps us get to our goals and helps us grow as a channel. I hope it doesn't sound like I'm complaining in these videos. Just 2 years ago, we were just barely starting our first version of merch, and now we've kind of like grown into this other entity. I'm extremely grateful to be in the position that I'm in. Me and my wife, my whole entire family, we're grateful to be in this position. So I hope it doesn't sound like I'm ever complaining. All I ask is that you guys just, bear with us as we try to give you guys back out that content, and show our appreciation back, right? It takes us time. We do have some free parts that will be coming up. We have 2 tunes, some random stuff. We have some carbon bits that we just, in order for us to show that stuff, we need content to give away. I don't know. It's really hard to explain. We need the videos so we can start the giveaway. And so everything is just kind of like piling up. I'm not a procrastinator, I swear. I'm trying my absolute hardest. But we have some carbon stuff that we're going to be giving away first, I believe. You may want to watch our vlogs if you want to win free carbon stuff. Just a tidbit of advice. Have you guys seen my travel content, all the stuff that I've been doing? I've been going with friends. So when we go to Monterey, this is going to just be a me and a wife thing. So it should be a pretty good video, I think. We're going to have a good time. We have a lot of things planned while we're actually stopping in San Fran and then driving up to Monterey. So we have a ton of stuff scheduled and planned while we're there. We will be filming. We'll take you along the experience. I don't know how much car related stuff is going to be. The whole weekend's going to be dropped into one video. So watch it, please. If not, that's okay too. We just hit 13,000 subscribers. So once again, I truly, truly, truly appreciate the support. I love that we continue to grow. I will see you guys early next. I'm trying to get a video out before we go to Monterey and film that video. So hopefully I can get a video out next week as well. And that's it. That's all I have for you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, thumbs up it, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And we'll see you guys hopefully early next week. Wow, that's not even the same car anymore. Whoa.
Definitely looks better.
Who are these guys? Modded Motors?